Here you go. Take it. Oh, you pooch.
Commotion when I wasn't here.
Aye, there was.
Well, aren't you going to tell me what happened?
There were some folks from Nimburg here. They said you owe them money.
Ah, and what did you tell them?
I said they've got the wrong shop.
You did well. So they left?
Unfortunately, we got into a bit of a scuffle. One of them tried to reach over the counter, and that young apprentice bumped into him a bit. But it wasn't too bad in the end. Almost nothing happened.
Almost.
One of them, this tall blonde fella, wouldn't leave it be and grabbed at me. So I broke one of his arms.
What? This will end in trouble.
Well, I had to do something, didn't I?
Gracious me. Next time I leave, you're coming with me.
What? You mean...
Jesus Christ be praised.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not? You see, I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, sir. And come again.
What do you need?
Show me your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
I'm listening.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with this. That sum will convince me. Happy to be of service, sir. You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Willkommen! Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
Do you accept?
That's not enough. Nein, so bestimmt nicht. I'm done haggling with you. Wie schade.
I thought it was old Bart. But then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all. No, this yard is clean. They say he went to bed, but never.
Was wünschst du?
Show me your wares. Let's talk about the price.
Warum nicht?
How's this?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more and I'll be satisfied. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Hey, listen. Say thumb.
Thumb?
Give it a taste.
Was möchtest du?
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Gut, versuchen wir's. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
No, you could team up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
3 cripples.
Fountain?
more like.
Take care of yourself.
Where does the water come from?
Farewell.
Here, in the middle of the city.
But it was just a simple misunderstanding. All it was a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself. What am I supposed to do? Go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you. Oh, aye, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Hey, I know.
Who goes there?
Linen canvas, the softest. Was willst du?
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht? Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Who opened this? I should look inside my chests to see if anything's missing.
I'm sorry.
God, I apologize. You silly doggy. Good day.
A fine day for some fun.
He wants to burn us all. Go home, quick!
Fine
and
day
start
for some
praying.
fine wares.
Only God
Come and
can
take
save
your
us
pick.
from the foreign hordes. And give all your property to your local church. Quick, before Siggy's and soldiers seize it or torch it.
Aye,
Come
that's
and
true.
join
Be
me.
onto something there.
We've got enough for everyone.
God grant you health.
As a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of stealing or whoring to get them, and don't think
I'm
this
sorry.
one or that one.
Did you see the hole?
Noblemen shall no longer look down their noses at us because of their superior swordsmanship. Greetings. Do you need something?
I'd like to sword fight with you.
I'm glad to hear it. Master Nicholas will be happy to train you. If you're one of us.
One of you?
Aye. One of us honest Kuttenberg citizens.
How come it's only for citizens? Can't a decent man sword fight with you?
It's the Kuttenberg sword fighting hall, and it's reserved for Kuttenberg citizens. We wouldn't want any old strangers strolling in here learning our art, would we now?
And how can an honest man become a Kuttenberg citizen?
Well, it ain't that easy. You have to wait until there's a meeting of the council to accept new citizens. And you have to have 2 Kuttenberg citizens to vouch for you. We can't just take every man jack that comes along. That's clear. Then you have to appear before the council with your 2 supporters and pay your dues. If the council consents, you'll be accepted into city law.
I see. And when will the council be accepting new citizens?
Not for a while. Not more than half a year, though.
Oh, Sacra! I don't have that much time. Thanks for the information. I'll be going.
Take care, friend.
God bless you.
What do you want?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Ugh, never mind then. What do you want?
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
There, God bless you.
All over my...
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Satisfied?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. Finally, a reasonable sum. Pleasure doing business. Take care. What would you like?
I'd like to buy a horse. Are you in charge of the local trade?
That's right. The Kuttenberg horse market is under my supervision. It's important and demanding work, as you can see. So if you're interested in a horse, tell me exactly what you want and get your money ready so we don't waste time.
I already have a horse. Can I exchange it here?
If you're buying a new horse, you won't want to pay for the old one's upkeep. That stands to reason. So the answer is yes. I'll put a value on your horse and deduct it from the price of the new one. And if the value of your horse happens to be higher than the price of the one you want, you'll be paid the difference. But I hardly think that's likely, given the quality of our horses. Anyway, down to business. Have you inspected our horses?
Yes, I've seen them.
Excellent. Thankfully, you're not one of those idiots who chooses a horse by its name.
I've changed my mind. I need to get my horse scrubbed down and its tack cleaned.
As you wish, but it will take some time.
What if I offered you this much? It's just a horse washing after all. Only because it's you.
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. That works for me. Why not?
Here you go then.
Now then, where is this beauty of yours? Here is your horse. Look at that glistening mane.
man found it. Not at all. I told him it was a shuttle. And he believed it, of course. He doesn't know the first thing about weaving. But he thought it was a bit odd I keep it in the mattress. But a shame. That didn't strike him as odd. He even said it looked like a huge wooden cock. Huge. Well, compared to his, they all look huge. No wonder I have to give myself a helping hand.
Okay, I wish you well.
How did it go? I went to see it, but he threw me out.
And that old priest was completely hammered again.
What did he say?
Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, all right.
What would you like?
Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Don't tell me you can't help a little thing like yours.
A little thing?
Well,
So
I'm
you're
not
insulting
paying for
me
it.
too now.
The priest is the priest.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I'll have a look at the wares. Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
What would you say to this?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. You see? I knew we'd make a deal. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy. What's that? What?
How can I help you today, friend?
What do you have for sale?
Take care then. And thanks for... For nothing.
A fine day for some...
I'll have a look at the wares. Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
What would you say to this?
You must be from a poor region. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Looks like it.
Greetings to you.
Hallo? Schenkwirt. Ich habe Hunger.
My God, what's taking so long? Well,
I apologize.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
What's new in town?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a paying job, you'll have to look elsewhere.
What do you have for sale? Word about the price.
Very well.
Satisfied?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. You see, I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Greetings.
Hope the puns don't overflow.
Go fuck yourself! God grant you health.
Excuse me.
What are you doing here? Hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Excuse me.
Quality goods, the finest wares.
Hail.
Why the long face?
I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon.
Grüß Gott.
I was standing in the yard when I saw this cloud. The sky. A cloud just like you.
careful.
Blessings to you.
Did you see the hole by the Prague gate? Not only have they not been repaired, people are stealing the stones. Suddenly, everyone...
Greetings, sir.
Excuse me, but I see you're reading. You must be a learned scholar, most likely an alchemist, are you not?
Oh, what times we live in. A man pulls out a book and is immediately the center of interest. This wouldn't have happened during the times of the ancient Romans. But no, my friend, I'm neither an alchemist nor a scholar. Or actually, I am a bit of the latter. I used to be the high scribe here, but that was a long time ago. An entire human life.
And what do you do now? Do you while away the time reading books? That's quite an expensive hobby.
Yes, it certainly is. Fortunately, I have access to several monastery libraries. Nevertheless, I spend my time writing rather than reading.
Here in Kuttenberg?
And why not? Is it forbidden, perchance?
No. I just thought that's what the monasteries are for.
Certainly, but we are living in revolutionary times, and we also need to record things both simple and legal. As I say, let us learn humility and live in the truth of God. But let us not condemn ourselves to foolish ignorance for this reason.
If you were a high scribe, you've probably lived your entire life here in Kuttenberg, haven't you?
Oh, not at all. I was fortunate enough to have traveled the world over and to have served several bishops. In fact, I was also a notary for our good Emperor Charles, may God give him eternal glory. I have only recently returned here to the city, for I have an important and very difficult task here.
And what is your task here? I presume it's to write a book about the city.
Actually, that's correct. About this town, about the people who live here, and especially about mining. But I'm not interested in the extraction methods, but rather in the legal framework of the entire matter, if you understand me.
Perhaps.
In short, I'm perceptive to the legal standards, regulations, and laws. I would like to write a book about it all.
Something like a mining legal code?
Yes and no. The legal code as such has long existed. I'm aiming more at its reform. I would like to complete the work entrusted to me by the councillors of the mining city of Yihlava. If I succeed, I will have created an entirely unique codex.
If you succeed? You don't know for sure?
Nothing is ever certain, but I firmly believe I shall. After all, I have God's eye looking over me, and this town surrounding me. It truly helps me to walk through the streets of my youth.
Tell me, what was King Charles like? I've heard he was a powerful and just ruler.
Yes, he was smart enough to surround himself with capable people. You can tell how wise a man is by looking at his friends, my lad. And Emperor Charles of Luxembourg was friends with poets, philosophers, bishops, and even the Pope himself. He sought to maintain the status quo and consolidate the power of the Church as his greatest ally. And that was his biggest mistake.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
That the end justifies the means, and the Church became quite rich thanks to Charles. Monasteries and bishops have acquired huge estates, and the nobility and the burghers are green with envy. Mark my words, this will not end well. There will soon be another war.
It's not like the current one is over.
Believe me, when the church gets involved, the struggle for the very soul of every man will begin. See you later, my friend.
People, spare a groschen for a suffering wretch. Spare a few coins. Have any change? God grant you help.
Good afternoon.
What do you have for sale?
Huh. I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
Look what I have for you.
Oh, good people, help out this poor wretch.
Praise the Lord.
I tried my best, sir. Well done. Drop by tomorrow. There's something else I need. You can go now. All right. God be with you.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Wie schade, mein Herr.
Don't be coy. My wares will bring you joy.
Come and take a gander. We've got it all.
What do you need, my friend?
Show me your wares.
Huh? Nothing to your liking, sir.
We're closing.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come on. God bless you, sir.
Would you repair a few things for me?
Leather wares, quality straps, strong reins, fine saddles.
Juicy apples.
Excellent. What will it be?
What do you have for sale?
Bottles, pictures, fine pictures. Just come and take a look.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Wonderful day!
Guten Tag, mein Freund. You're lucky. I was just about to close up. Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
What do you have for sale? A word about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht? Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr. Do not waste your time with the local amateur.
What do you have for sale?
I hope you'll find what you're looking for next.
Some fine wares. Come and take your...
Dove, you are a brave face dog.
Greetings. What do you want?
Show me your wares.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Against me. I heard that there are some Pächter here in Württemberg. Let them step forward and prove their skill.
Greetings, my friend.
Show me your wares.
What do they say? Pay, and you shall be forgiven. Have you stolen? Pay. Have you killed? Pay. Are you the devil himself? Pay, and you shall go. Their bellies may be full, but their heads are empty. Fat arses and empty spaces where their hearts... What are you whistling for?
I'm sorry.
Richtig. Was wünschst du?
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhard, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. You will not find ein besser Meister for miles around, I tell you. And with whom do I have die Ehre? Who are you?
Henry. I'm pleased to meet you.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. A famous German König once also bore that name. He contributed to the founding of the Heiliges Römisches Reich. A wise diplomat and brave warrior. Since you carry such a name, I offer you a duel. You can prove you too possess the courage and soul of a warrior. And do not bring shame to your famous name. When you show me how you handle a sword, I can tell you what to improve.
Do you normally challenge people to duels on the street?
No, normalerweise nicht. But things in Kuttenberg sind nicht normal. I came from Frankfurt to teach the art des Fechtens on the invitation of your King Wenzel. But here in Kuttenberg, I have been treated with disrespect and dishonesty. Nobody cares about the king's decision. That is why I must defend my claim in another way. Where words fail, das Schwert shall speak. Therefore I issue challenges to duels. I am looking for brave men to take them on as Studenten. The rest I want to prove cowards.
Are you really the best swordsman in these parts?
Richtig. No man is better. Certainly not the Kuttenberger Fechter, who falsely call themselves Meister. I am the only true Meister here. If you do not believe me, try me. I challenge you to a duel mit Langschwertern.
All right. At least we'll see if you're telling the truth or just puffing out your chest.
Wunderbar. I always like a good Kampf. But the Schwerter will be blunt, yeah? We do not want to lose our handsome faces, no? I'll lend you ein Schwert, aber kein Harnisch. No armor, only clothing. That is the best Kampf.
Sure. Just training swords. No armor. Works for me.
Good. Take off the steel and armor. You can keep your gambeson and let us get to work.
Du, you are a brave... Why not test you?
All right, Menhard. I'm ready for a duel.
Gut, Heinrich. How about eine Wette?
Wette?
Wie sagt man das? A bet for some groschen, yeah? If you believe in yourself.
Naturally. We're not going to work up a sweat for nothing, right? A nice wager will bring some tension into it.
Good, good. I like your attitude. We have spoken enough. Let us do it. So, Heinrich.
Wonderful
Oh, mein Gott! Du verdammter! Oh, was zum... Ha!
That's enough! You know full well you've no right to conduct the art of sword fighting here. That's the privilege of our brotherhood.
Halt die Klappe. I am Meister of Longsword. You well know this right we have from the charter of your King Wenzel himself.
Meister Menhard, let me remind you that your petition was discussed by the town council, and your claim was rejected.
That decision was not just, and it went against the will of your king.
It's no use arguing, Deutscher. The council represents the king, and the council has decided in his name. Nicholas of Prague here is also a master longswordsman, and we don't need another. Any more than we need your foreign poses.
All right then. So I will face your Nikolaus or any other man. We shall see then who is der wahre Meister and who is just full of hot air.
Well, I'm ready when you are, Master Menhard.
No, I forbid any dueling here.
Master Nicholas, do not allow yourself to be provoked by this German cock-baiting. No doubt where they come from, they would rather hack each other in the streets than respect law and order. But here, we have more sense and dignity. If anyone is to clash swords here, it will only be when our brotherhood convenes a tournament, not when some Hundsfott feels like it.
Fick dich, du Metzgerschwein. Enough of this, all of you! The council has decided this matter, and I won't waste any more time with your squabbling. Hmm?
You've infringed on our regulations, and it's not the first time. You'll pay a fine.
Scheiße. That is ungerecht. Not just.
And you will be banished from the town, so that nothing like this happens again.
Councillor, Menhard and Arn are friends of our good King Wenceslas. That's why they have his charter, isn't it? You don't want to treat someone of that stature like a common criminal or troublemaker. Show them the courtesy they deserve.
Fuck courtesy. To the pillory with them.
Trampling their honor and dignity underfoot is the same as trampling on the honor and dignity of our king.
Easy, Master Butcher. Kindly leave this matter to me. So, Master...
Henry.
Henry here is right in some respects. You have a charter from King Wenceslas, which, in truth, I cannot simply ignore. You will not be banished from the town, but I warn you, should this be repeated again, it will not be overlooked.
Ich verstehe, Ratsherr. Yes.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Nevertheless, you have actually been conducting the art of sword fighting illicitly. You shall therefore pay a fine, to which the Kuttenberg Sword Fighting Brotherhood will be entitled for the infringement of their right, which also applies to your eloquent spokesman, Henry.
Councillor, that would be all well and good if things were as you say. That's not actually how it is. Because Meister Menhard here was not conducting any sword fighting art.
Horseshit! What else would you be meeting up here with swords for, eh?
If he had actually been conducting the art of sword fighting, but Master Menhard here was only defending his honor in a duel because I wronged him.
Yeah, that is true.
Every man has the right to defend his honor. But tell me, how exactly did you offend Master Menhard so inexcusably that it came to swords?
I mocked Menhard's sword fighting skill.
Good for you. Menhard is only a master of loudmouth talk. Come and prove it, you feigling. We will see who is the Meister and who the loudmouth.
Easy, Emmeram. Don't do anything you might regret later. From what I hear, Master Menhard's art is not to be taken lightly.
Das stimmt.
What difference does that make? We've got you, Master Nicholas. We don't need another master. Or do you think this here German is better than you?
Certainly not. No man here is a better master than I.
Why do we not test each other then?
Quiet! Stop this, all of you! I've had quite enough of your comparing cocks. Menhard was sword fighting here. That's indisputable. He breached the ban, and he will compensate the Kuttenberg Brotherhood. Ende.
Such audacity! I will not pay any Geldstrafe. Und schon gar nicht to this coward and cheat. Das ist ungerecht.
Enough of this. You will pay, or get 20 lashes of the cane in the stocks.
Scheiß drauf.
Verdammt! I will not put up with such disgrace. I would rather let you have your silber.
Henry?
I won't pay.
Then you'll get a taste of the stocks, laddie.
Du bist ein Arschloch. I will pay for Heinrich, so it is settled with you, Friedrich. I will punish Heinrich myself.
Excellent. So, the matter is resolved. But if anything like this happens again, it will be the pillory for you. Alles klar?
Ja, ja, ich verstehe. Komm, Heinrich. We still have business to attend to. We are lodging in the Schenke Kaiser Karl, not far from here on Merchantstraße. We will discuss our business there.
Ha! You can do nothing to us.
You can kiss my ass.
Count yourself lucky you had your pal here. Otherwise, we'd have dragged you out of town with our teeth.
Dummheit! You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your arsch.
Stop this shit, all of you! I'm sure you all have better things to do. So off you go!
Last chance.
I'll be closing soon. Shop while you can.
Wonderful day.
Tools! Iron tools! Tools here!
I know. It's always on my
Henry.
mind.
God
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just about him. I got a job in an alehouse, and I must have heard all the gossip about this sinful city. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
I see the owner's got a sense of humour.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's a joke. You'll find it in Hotbrink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I'll remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
Are you ready for it?
Always.
Then the question is...
How can I help you, sir?
Where would I go?
I'm telling you, nobody gives a shit about your drivel.
I'll say what I want, where I want, you whoreson.
Enough! Damn it!
Fuck!
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I won't tell you anything, stranger. If there's something you want to know, Shenyek will tell you. Or not.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
Christ! You're a bit slow, ain't you? Somewhere here in the hole, I reckon. He usually sits next to Hugo. He's kind of our top dog.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
Hmm.
Why did you do that?
I'll hack your arse off!
What are you doing?
Hey, this is unbelievable.
That sound.
A beer and a rag, please.
The service might be a bit slow here.
That's your ghetto.
The service might be a bit slow here.
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Hey, what are you lying here for?
Aye.
Careful.
Coming right up.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had two connections just like it already. There are still holes in the walls.
That's true. What good are fortifications you can't defend?
I'll tell you. No fucking good at all. See? I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single grosh until I see cupstones, lime...
How about I invite you for a drink? We'll have a beer, chat about life.
You ain't got a clue, do you? Fellas don't come to this place for booze. You cough up a bit of glint, and I'll tell you about Goatskin. But don't bother trying to get matey with me.
I hope it'll be worth it.
That depends how much that wretch is worth to you. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for a goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's Patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner, and then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
Wycliffe's first thesis? What are you...
Not a good start. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The church.
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer is the common people.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
And then I'll get cheaper beer, and you'll let me borrow your loaded dice?
Ha! You missed these people here by half a century. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows? Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the Guild.
To the Guild! That reminds me, I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck. Once more, then.
I'm sorry.
Too bad in the end. Almost nothing happened.
Welcome. Good day to you. What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not? You'll convince me with that price. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Praise God. Was möchtest du?
Would you repair a few things for me?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Word about the price.
Was soll's? Warum nicht?
Only because it's you.
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Good doggy, good boy.
You silly doggy.
Tell Father Prokop that I don't need him to serve at Mass. That is what goes to town hall and tell them
Aye, I know. You said that.
Guten Abend. Was brauchst du, mein Freund?
What's new around here?
Nicht viel. If you need Geschäft, you should look elsewhere.
Excuse me.
Gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth.
Come and see a swindler.
What's that, I? Who is it? You've no business here.
What?
You aren't allowed here.
Of course he knows. He's the one I'm sending him. There.
They out of their bloody minds. They had two collections just like it already.
Excuse me.
Useless. I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
I apologize.
Herbal brew? I didn't send you any herbal brew.
Yes, you did.
We talked about the rats in your pantry, didn't we?
tried drinking it, did you?
No, thankfully. I didn't.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to be stoned to the
apologize.
stake for poison with you.
Useless.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Fuck you!
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Was willst du, du Strolch?
Greetings.
What? Wer bist du?
I'm Heinrich von Skalitz.
I'm Udo from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
Let's play some dice.
Ja, sehr gut. And take a bath for goodness sake. You look awful.
I've been dying and sewing since morning. I haven't even eaten yet.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei. Show me what you've got, lad.
God bless.
Ale!
Mein Gott! Your turn.
The customers have been singing your praises recently. I do the best I can. I'm glad to hear it.
Gutes Spiel, mein...
Verdammt nochmal. So, shall we play?
No thanks. I've had enough.
Pa.
So be you. And I only wear a light blouse when I'm working.
One beer.
It always seems to get wet when I'm washing them. And then it's like I've got nothing on at all. And then...
Was soll das heißen?
Greetings to you.
Still hurts like hell. Ow! Didn't I tell you to be careful?
Sorry.
One beer. Bitte.
What are you doing prowling about here? Service is kind of slow today.
Hey, kidder. Why are you just standing there? Come over here. I won't take no for an answer.
Why not? I'll sit for a spell.
Sit down.
You alright, kidder?
I'm looking for a bloke called Goatskin. Do you know him by any chance? I heard he hangs around here.
Goatskin? I've heard him, aye. But he don't come to our tavern, that's for sure. We ain't no saints, literally. But we don't stoop to rubbing shoulders with the likes of him. And he ain't interested in us either.
You said he's not interested in you?
Aye, spot on, mate. For one thing, us yakkers always leave the tavern with nowt in our purses. He won't get nothing from us. And besides, he wouldn't want to piss off a drunk yakker kidder. Goatskin would rather rob some Deutscher merchant. There's more glint in it.
Any idea what places he goes to?
Hard to say. He hangs round this area, and the word is he's got some wench at the bathhouse in Ruddock Quarter, round the corner from here.
Do you know anything about his girl? Like, her name?
Nah. I just heard about her. It's raj as fuck. Goatskin, clarty as sin, and a sticky-fingered bugger with a bathhouse wench. Mind, the lassies round here are the canniest. Minging one's devon work at the bats like.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Oh, hey, kidder.
And good night.
You're not fair these parts, eh? Good. Come and have an ale with us.
Pour me one.
Good to see you, friend.
I'm sorry. Kim's the strike toys. Now how to have a good time. Sit down, have an ale, and you won't be sorry you did. I've got a canny job for you.
Ave Maria.
Come and take a swig,
I
sweetheart.
apologize.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome. Would you like some? And then maybe we can have a bit of fun. How about it?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go. Cheers.
That's some strong stuff. What is it?
It'll make you feel real good. But now I'm interested in something else, handsome. How'd you like to have a little fun?
Ugh. After that drink, I don't have the taste for anything.
Take care, my friend. Hey, handsome.
My God, lad. Why are you all covered in blood?
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me.
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him one or two for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets, for good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
Of course. He's playing dice, like every evening. I don't know why he comes here of all places. All he cares about is drink and dice.
You know Goatskin's seeing one of your girls.
What? Nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past my girls, but I can't believe they choose to hang out with a vagabond like that.
That's what I heard.
Everyone badmouths whores. You know what it's like. Nobody stands up for them. But if it's true, then as soon as I found out who, she'll be out on her arse.
Thanks. I'll be going.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you really want to find your goatskin. He's the owner. I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
Come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
Well, fuck me!
Give you some sweet
I'm knackered.
and then maybe something more.
Well, fuck me!
One
I'm knackered.
beer. Bitte.
Listen, Udo from...
Aus Bischofsheim. Bitte?
Do you know a Goatskin?
Ein gutes Kind? A good child? Yes, I have 5 at home.
No, goat skin.
Ah, yeah. I know one merchant. Very good leader.
That's not what I'm looking for. What are you doing in Kuttenberg?
Earning Geld. Everyone here wants my Holz.
Hulls?
Holz. Wood.
You bring wood here?
Yeah. But not just any wood. Rare. Exotic. For decoration. Decoration.
I didn't expect to meet a German who sells wood.
There. You see? Neither did I.
It's been a pleasure, Goodman.
Klar. For me too. Bis bald.
Aren't those
I hope nothing happens to me while I'm this
To
messed
your
up.
health and mine. Hey, handsome. I'll give you some sweet nectar, and then maybe first you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you.
Herr Gott. I love.
What is it you were offering again?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten, dearie. How'd you like to have a little fun?
Why not? While I'm here? Only my throat is still burning like hell.
See this, God? You should punish me for my drunkenness. Bugger. I maybe shouldn't have had that last beer.
My God. Oh well.
God bless.
Sister, los! Ein Bier bitte!
Just a little longer.
Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr, bitte.
Aye, of course.
Was ist denn los?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
Can I get something to eat and a place to sleep?
Aye, we've got some room left. And for how long?
I'll stay here longer.
Aye, that can be arranged. If you have the coin.
Let's talk about the price.
All right then.
How's this?
That's more like it. Just a bit more, and we could shake hands. I knew we'd come to an agreement. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's some food in the pot. Farewell.
And you're sure you didn't forget anything?
I'm sure, sir.
shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here.